Hello all, I am Amol Chaudhary from the Department of ENTC Engineering of AISSMS IOIT Pune. In this video, I am going to demonstrate RSA algorithm. RSA algorithm is from the concept of cryptography. RSA algorithm is a form of asymmetric key cryptography. While performing RSA algorithm, we need to select public key and private keys. Selection of key is having following procedure. Step number 1, choose two large prime numbers p and q. Prime numbers are the numbers which are divisible by itself and 1. Step number 2 is to compute product of p and q, and we will term it as n. Step number 3 is to compute phi such that it will be the product of p minus 1 and q minus 1. Step number 4 is the choosing a random number e such that it will be relatively prime to phi. Two numbers are said to be relatively prime if they have no common factors except 1. So while choosing random number e, this note we have to take into the consideration. Then at fifth step we have to find number d such that product of d into e mod phi will return 1. In computing, mod or modulus is the function which returns remainder of the particular division. Let us have the example of RSA algorithm. Let p is equal to 3 and q is equal to 11. In the second step, compute n such that it is a product of p and q. So in this example, 3 into 11 equal to 33. Next, compute phi such that it will be a product of p minus 1 and q minus 1. So in this example, phi is 20. Next, we have to choose random number e such that it will be relatively prime to phi. In this example, I will choose random number e equal to 7. 7 and 20 are relatively prime such that they do not have any common factor except 1. Next, we have to calculate d such that it will satisfy the equation d multiplied with e modulus 20 will be equal to 1. So we have to compute d such that multiplication of d and e, when the result of this multiplication is divided by 20, will return remainder equal to 1. If we simplify this equation, then multiplication of d and e minus 1 must be divisible by 20. So I have chosen e equal to 7. So I will put the value of e equal to 7. So 7 and d is unknown. So 7d minus 1 must be divisible by 20. We can put value of d from 1, 2, 3 till the equation 7d minus 1 is completely divisible by 20. So in this example, d will be equal to 3. So we can compute the value of d equal to 3. Now we will see the process of encryption. So we have computed e and n in the previous slide. E is equal to 7 and n is equal to 33. E and n will be termed as public key. We have also computed d and phi. So D is equal to 3 and phi is equal to 20 in the previous slide. D and phi will be announced as private keys. Process of encryption is to convert the plain text message into the ciphertext. The ciphertext is obtained with the following equation: plain text raised to E, that is public key, mod n. So in this example, suppose number 6 is to be encrypted. So plain text is equal to 6. So ciphertext equation is equal to 6, that is the plain text to be converted into the ciphertext, 6 raised to public key E, that is 7, and mod n in our example is 33. So after simplification of this, 6 raised to 7 will be the number 279936 mod 33. So this particular 279936, when it is divided by 33, it will return the remainder equal to 30. So my ciphertext is 30. So plain text 6 will be encrypted with the number ciphertext as 30. Now we will see the process of decryption. So we have computed public keys and private keys. Decryption is a process of obtaining plain text from the ciphertext at the receiver side. So plain text is obtained from the ciphertext such as ciphertext raised to private key D mod n. So ciphertext is 30 that we have computed on previous slide. So 30 raised to D, that is 3 mod 33. So 30 raised to 3 is 27000 mod 33. So 27000, when this is divided by 33, it will return the remainder equal to 6. So our original message, that the plain text that we have transmitted in the process of transmission from the sender side, was 6. So it is successfully decrypted, or it is successfully transferred from ciphertext into plain text in the process of decryption at the receiver sides. So this is the demonstration of RSA algorithm. Students, you can try this by taking the another two relatively large prime numbers, and you can compute with this particular example. I hope you have understood the RSA algorithm. Thank you.